Soalnya.
Mari kami lepas. Kuat. Jangan nanti mana ni yang dapat tu? Ini ada di sini. Boleh kan? Jangan pada dua kali enggak? Apa? Lepas ni. Lepar lang kan?
Salah. 2105. Oke. Lebih natar mana? Oke lah. Yes.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juicy splash. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
Now, here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. This is my auto. Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Threads one in. Cannavaro cuts it out. Rijkaard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Time, excellent interception. Now it's Puskas. Puskas unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Dapat.
He is through here.
Wih, wasit.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's João Pedro.
Gente.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a cute ball. Ricky Puig. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. And they're quick to get it back. Quarter of an hour played. That's just Cunha.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Played into space. That's really well manoeuvred. Yildiz. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Now in João Pedro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Kukcu. Alonso. Lovely. Now then. It's Fuller! Good run. Lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of move.
Ricky Bush. Passes short and sharp. Pushkas. He's found the shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. While someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. And we have our very first corner.
Ayan, go.
Pushkas!
Guy.
We score!
Yeah, an analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Tuh, sabi.
Shoots! He scores! And again they hit the front. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pushkas. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can they get him away? Oh, that was never going to be. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No
Oh,
ball
something and kept out by
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
and number two then.
Uy, ayan.
Kukcu can get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Tuh, Yildiz.
And he's surging through.
Yildiz, anjing.
Ricky Bush. Matches Cunha. Super fine. He's away. There is scores.
Bagus lady.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the Brit. And we've reached half-time. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Madrid get the second half started. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Bullet.
Gulit.
In Ibrahimovic. Challenge surely. And it's a goal. Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
When the manager... Big challenge! Finish, he didn't match the build-up.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bahayanya.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ricky Puig conjures time and space where few can.
Betul.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Forlan. Tries to pass it through.
Dembele.
Now it's Dembele. Face to face with and the shot.
Ih.
Beat the
lagi.
keeper, but hit the post. All
Lagi
pressure on
dapat
the opposition
semua.
goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Ah.
It's been cut short. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Enjoy.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well played.
Franco.
Cleared without complication.
Sabi.
Looking for a runner.
Sabi.
Good ball over the top.
So,
Casillas needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. They're not going to make any further progress now. Forlan. Dembele! That's a fine interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
wih, porque
Pass just didn't quite work. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. That could spell trouble. Can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
kecok.
Dembele was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Bentar. Pintu.
Now, can they get it back? That pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just 5 minutes left. Comes out with supply. This is Dembele. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Dunk wins the duel this time. Has been indicated. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Ada orang tembak,
Good
cok.
looking ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Iya.
Zanetti.
Mbak nih.
And that is as far as it goes. But to illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football, everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Awan na ito na.
Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting.
Alin nyo, anong ko? Ano, taga? Normal na eh, warna pink itu. Keluar deh. Warna pink kan? Tinawar na pink ka? Kurang saya enak tuh, kenapa slot tuh ini saya kosong. Saya kira cinta dulu nih, kira ini. Saya review slot kosong. Kita sungguh dengan kita sungguh. Garing orkun. Balik now.
Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Pushkas takes a shot. They score!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he almost had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's got space here. No, that was
Yeah.
make it. But he's lost his man here. Pushkas. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Threads one in. And there's Greengrass and chance for a shot. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Foot in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Xabi Alonso. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on a break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's having a go! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, at how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Xavi Alonso and Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Yeah, well, better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Knocks it into space. And this is Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Forlan. Serginho. He is through. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Zanetti gets it clear. Serginho. Now it's Puskas. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho. And it's Xavi Alonso. Saliba calmly anticipates. João Pedro. Matches Cunha. And just Cunha! That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition could come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
That has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. Dunk spots it and intercepts. And it's Serginho. He's had a shot!
Itu kan.
Pass.
Terusan.
Puskas. That pass isn't the best. It's really well cleared. They've got it again. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso has set up 2 goals. Kukcu. Otto. Jordan Henderson. Xavi Alonso.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ih.
He's being urged to shoot. Jordan Henderson. And it's Gullit. Now it's Puskas. Well played. And here's Gullit. Zanetti tries to clear. And here's Gullit. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Gullit. This is Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! Cannavaro clears it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been cut short. Van der Sar is there to clear. Puskas. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's in a good position here. He's away, shakes to shoot. They've scored! Back to within one. Interesting. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Zanetti. So, he's got away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Forlan. It's Forlan. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Madrid with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get free. He gets big. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Abele is offering a right smile there.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Ricky Push. Looking to play it in. Played in deep. It's up big. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Number 8, Henderson. Number 6, Kukcu. Coming on the field. Number 14. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Lanjut.
Dia lawan. Ini memang keputaan dong kok. Wala na ang ganang ang kasi ko. Raga. Tinggi.
Awin mawe.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Becklin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. As you can see, we've already started here. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Sekejap.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And it's made its way to him.
Bawaan kok.
And we have our very first corner.
Narotong gandelo.
Polish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonizingly close.
Mana nyo? Kasama pikir
Comes to the pressure.
mana banyak
Boleh.
Makanya lagu apa ini?
That'll be a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Jordan Henderson into Milan. Look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's Fuller! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yun, cok.
It's come to nothing. And as That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
30 minutes gone. Mathias Cunha tries to pass it through.
Xavi Alonso.
Good ball, good take. It's bounced back off the post. That was very necessary. It's been shifted off it. Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's having a go! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Dapat.
And that's a good chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're at it again in double quick time! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. When you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Itulah.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yildiz. That has been cut short. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here. Some really good movement.
Kah, itu yang offside.
Flagged offside. Now it's Puskas. Can he get on the end of this? Kicks out brilliantly. And a chance! He's got it all. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Just a shame the finish let him down.
Lubang ni.
That's not gone well. And it's Fullet. Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yildiz. Great vision.
Offside
Look
juga.
at the space here. Forlan finds himself offside. Threads one in. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Inter Milan finding their passes. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Yildiz does have an assist to his
Okey.
name.
Turun.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Salah.
Yildiz. Zanetti.
Ya. Wasit.
Alonso! Really well taken goal. like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Madrid last themselves into a
Ayo,
3-goal
offside
lead.
ko. Ito na.
That looks a cracking ball. And it's tries a shot! Fantastic from Forlan! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he is just ripping it up.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of it, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Dembele, and there's the shot! Terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Smartly reclaimed. Into the last 5 minutes. Lovely passing, lovely shooting chance! What's a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. It's but hit the post. Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ricky Puig passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Fullet. Xavi Alonso. And that's it. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents.
Indian tayo. Apa yang baru saja tadi? Wah. Ini guys. Oh, tentunya. Ini lebih.
welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Becklin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. Can he finish?
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson. So much so, his best position is always in debate. I think he's better when he has the whole pitch in front of him, more time to pick his passes to greater effect, and then read the play if a turnover occurs.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. The referee's ordered a free kick.
Jordan Henderson.
Now it's Puskas. Great ball, and he's in here. He takes a shot. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. João Pedro. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking to play him in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kupchu. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, every
Kupchu gets through. Shot a goal! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kupchu. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Dembele. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. It's a searching pass. Alonso. And here's Dembele. Yildiz! Sticks it away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. They're out the shot. And yes, it's there. And they are cruising away. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So now the difference is 3. Puskas. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's a sharp pass. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Tries to play it through.
Sawan mo,
Oh,
Cok.
and shots! They've scored!
Panalo terus-terusan.
Quite an incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Puskas. Xavi Alonso wins the duel this time. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played.
Every 3 minutes at a time.
Xavi Alonso. The pass is intercepted. Mathias Cunha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso.
Kalit ito lang.
In half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
About to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Inter, number 20, Joe Pedro.
And we're underway again. Madrid come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Well, there's the clearance.
Substitution in progress.
That looks a cracking ball. It's Dembele! Jordan Henderson lays it forward. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Dembele! Put out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, important interception. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Serginho running with the ball.
Cok.
Aims beyond the defence. This is the chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great chance! It's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Serginho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Puskas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Certainly a bold attempt to shoot. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't warrant the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Henderson.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Right card, defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Ibrahimovic. Decent shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Kochu. It's Forlan. Oh, it's a key interception. Out towards the flank. This is Bullet. Crosses in. There's the header!
There you go.
It's bounced back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's Dembele. Dunk cuts out the pass. Ricky Puig can so cleverly bypass the press. Sergilio. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Ricky Puig. Now it's Puskas. And that interception was... And that's that. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat. And if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny.
Marrón deh. Kalau serius.
Dove ho legato non posso venire poi sembra strano. Kali.
Tapi ngesulo hero na fan yang dia kamu natin na sinapasi.
Dulu.
Scoop lo.
Jangan tunggu lama-lama, nanti lama-lama tinggalin orang.
Oh, ni mana orang ni? Orang tu atas sulungan boleh. Kopi. Kapan? Tinggal. Kopi aja. Pak.
Messi dulu, Messi.
Đâu hả? Phải làm gì không tao? Dạ, cái gì đâu. Dạ rồi lắm này. Đi mà không.
Oh, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options. And
It's fantastic!
well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So a breakthrough already. Oh, easy pickings there. And now the breakaway. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kukçu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Driving on and making good progress. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Zanetti.
And they're back on the ball again. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Out.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear.
Gilbert.
No mistake.
Offside gitu.
Zanetti. To Messi. That's a throw. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Aims beyond the defence. He might be in here.
Terlalu
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Forlan.
Wah.
Messi. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Ekitike.
Bukan.
Ekitike!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
No way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now. We get some free-flowing football.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Agak berat gitu. Terminal.
And here's Forlan. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi. And it's Zanetti. Quarter of an hour into the second half. The ball was bounced loose now. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Nah,
How can he reach it?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up playing quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ekitike. Cannavaro clears. Well played, well sorted out. And cuts out the supply. Sanjit, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Marmouche. De Bruyne has a shot. Oh, that could cost them.
Agak berat pergerakan.
The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
That's a throw. Marmouche is looking wide. Tries to pass it through. The most accurate pass. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Great vision. Dembele receives it in a good position here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ekitike. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, that's delightful. Where? Gets across it. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's it. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
Patah, passingnya lambat.
Ih, katanya ada malam. Kapan nama? Tamu-tamu kasi nila suluan niya.
Anjir. Usah nih cok. Usahnya.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, there's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it. And it's Xabi Alonso. That looks a crack. Takes a shot! It's really well cleared. Kumchu. Nedved gets a foot in here. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Forlan. And it's Forlan! Now it's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Madrid win their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll struck first time. He's missed, but not by that far. Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Oh, super find. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's found some shapes to shoot. There it is. There is the breakthrough. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting.
And the finish!
That was good alertness.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Oh, he's been tries a shot! It's in! Into the channel. Can he latch on to this? And the Sar is there to clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a searching pass. It's Forlan. This is Dembele. He's away. He's coming hard. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Threads one in. Forlan! And it's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move. It's Luis Suarez! Tried the volley, but no.
Suarez cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
Forlan. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Bullets. Back in possession and ready to go again. Riker gets it away. Can he get on the end of this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting...
Just the keeper to beat! Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, they looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer. Big swap through. That's been intercepted. Now it's Orlan. Now it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Hazard driving. Hazard! This is their second corner of the game. Has been knocked clear. And he's got it hit. And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to play it through. Baresi cuts out the pass. A heavy challenge. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Delivered in. Cleared away. He's going for goal! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
This actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. There's the clearance. Xabi Alonso clears. We're 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Luis Suarez. Thinks about the shot. Nifty challenge, but fair enough. He's quick to get it clear again. Ferdinand. That was a decent ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Some really good ball movement. Roberto Carlos.
Betul.
So, third corner of the game.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is a little undercooked. This This is intriguing. Next goal,
Ini
critical. It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. That's just playing it safe and simple. That was never going to make it.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle.
Ta 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 ta. Thank you.